Dear students, in this video I will be solving some questions based on beats. In last video I explained what are beats and how they are produced, and then told you the application of beats and some numericals. So now some more numericals are to be done here. Here is a numerical A, B, C are three tuning forks. The frequency of A is 350 Hz. A and B sounding together produce 5 beats per second, while B and C sounding together produce 4 beats per second. B and C together produce 4 beats per second. When A is loaded with some wax, it produces 2 beats per second with B and 6 beats per second with C. Then find frequencies of B and C. So NA is equal to 350 Hz. Since A and B on sounding together produce 5 beats per second. 5 beats per second. Therefore, possible frequency of B is either 355 or 345 plus 5 or minus 5 Hertz. But on loading, frequency of A decreases, we know this fact, and A and B together produce 2 beats. So the frequency but on loading, frequency of A decreases, and that will decrease below 350. But on loading, frequency of A decreases and hence goes below 350. Since A and B produce on loading A with wax 2 beats, so the frequency of B cannot be 355. क्योंकि अगर 355 it goes below this, so difference will give but it decreases, cannot be 355, and therefore and B equal to 345 hertz. This one. Dear friend, take some time to understand the solution. 345 the frequency of B. Now you have to find frequency of C. So B and C when summed together produce 4 beats per second, and frequency of B 345. So and B here we have got 345 hertz. Now since B and C when summed together produce 4 beats per second. So possible frequency of C. So hence possible frequency of C. Possible frequency, I should write here, sorry, of C 349 or 341. But loaded tuning fork A, but tuning fork A on loading with some wax produce 6 beats per second with C. And on loading A and B produce 2 beats and frequency of B 345. So that the frequency of A had reduced to 47, and on loading with wax frequency of A is 347 hertz. तो 347 के साथ 6 बीट पर सेकंड कौन देगा? ये तो देगा नहीं, ओनली दिस 346 minus 6 341, and therefore NC equal to 341 hertz. It is a exercise of brain. Don't get afraid of these questions, क्योंकि ये तो आएंगे, आपको करने होंगे, है भाई? And you know, in competitive exam, if you lose 1 mark, you become very far away from others. Thousands of people will be leading you if you lose 1 mark. So please try to learn each and everything. Now I give another question here. 16 tuning forks. 16 tuning fork. Sorry. 16 tuning forks are placed in a line with in increasing order of their frequencies. In order of their increasing frequencies. When any two nearby या nearest tuning fork are sounded together. They produce 4 beats per second. If frequency of last tuning fork is an octave part of first tuning fork, then find the frequency of first tuning fork. Sixteen tuning forks are there, which are placed in order of their increasing frequency. When any two nearest tuning fork are sounded, they produce 4 beats per second. 1, 2, 3, and last में 16. They are placed in this way. If I sound 3 and 2 together, or 4 and 3 together, or 3 or 4 together, we get 4 beats per second, but they are placed in order of increasing frequency. So let frequency of first equal to n. Then frequencies of other are respectively n plus 1 into 4. ये तो 2 की होगी, फर्स्ट की तो है, सेकंड n plus 2 into 4 ये थर्ड की होगी, कोमा n plus 3 into 4 ये फोर्थ की होगी, and so on, and finally n plus 15 into 4. Student get puzzled here कि why not 16 is used here, 15 into 4 because पहला 1 हो गया, तो remaining 24 remain 15. but this frequency, but I have used the word octave part of first. It is a term used in music. सा रे गा मा पा धा 8, है ना? तो जो 8वां सुर है उसकी फ्रीक्वेंसी डबल होती है. Octave part means frequency of last. Octave part, frequency of last. Tuning fork. Tuning fork equal to 2n. The octave part is double. So we can write here twice n. So n plus 15 into 4. This is last equal to first 2n. Twice of first. And from this you get n equal to 60 hertz. Simple question. And important also. You can be asked this question, this type of question anywhere. You may be given that there are 26 or 25, 24 and like that. Now there is a very good question here. In last video I told you that speed of sound is property of medium, depend on density and elasticity of medium. You have learnt in where sound in air, very big distance. So here there is question, a tuning fork and air column at 51 degrees centigrade when sounded together produce 4 beats per second as temperature of air column decreases, beats frequency decreases and at 16 degrees centigrade, 16 degrees centigrade, no beat is heard. Means tuning fork and air column will have same frequency. So find the frequency of tuning fork. Now there will be questions on tuning fork in coming chapter also. This is one we have. Now tuning fork, air column, 51 degrees centigrade. So actually why time is given? Because the speed of sound in air varies with temperature, and that Vt is equal to under root gamma r into T plus 273 upon m. As temperature changes, speed changes. Speed changes, but air column, a given air column will have definite wavelength, and V equal to lambda also. If speed changes, wavelength remain constant, so frequency will change. And as time decreases, speed decreases, so frequency will decrease. Since at 51 degrees centigrade, tuning fork and air column produce 4 beats. So if frequency of tuning fork equal to n, then frequency of air column is n plus minus 4. Now we have decided whether it is n plus 4 or minus 4. If we take n minus 4, frequency decreases, so beat frequency will increase. Since on decreasing temperature, frequency of air column decreases. Since on decreasing temperature of air column, speed decreases. So frequency of air column will also decrease. So at 51 degrees centigrade, at 51 degrees centigrade, frequency of air column is n plus 4, and at 16 degrees centigrade, frequency of air column is equal to n, and hence we can write n equal to v by lambda. So n plus 4 equal to v 51 upon lambda, or n equal to v 16 upon lambda. n plus 4 upon n, क्योंकि ये फ्रीक्वेंसी एयर कॉलम है, डिक्रीज हो गए n रहेगी 16 पर, तो डिवाइडिंग वी गेट v51 upon v16, and from equation v equal to gamma r t plus 273 upon m, we will get here क्या, n plus 4 upon n is equal to under root 51 plus 273 upon 16 plus 273. 51 plus 273 is 2, कितना हो गए 324. 324 upon 289. Be perfect in calculation. This is square of 18 and 17. 18 upon 17. N plus 4 upon n. 18n is equal to 17n plus 68. So n is equal to 68 hertz. So frequency of tuning fork was 68. So please watch the video carefully, like my videos, and please like my video. You don't lose anything if you like my video, and ask your friend to subscribe. I get encouragement to do work for you. Thank you.